Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Alpha Protocol with me, Grey Hunter, where this time around, Westridge is going to be our handler when we go to find out about Nasri. So first we're going to check out emails. Darcy says, that was fun. You did some great work, no alarms, no nonsense, just dead terrorist bodies. And that's the way every mission should be, in like a shadow, out like a horseman of the apocalypse. Well, you know, that's cool. So Darcy kind of likes us a little bit. You know, he's forgiven us for the training incident. That wasn't our fault. Mina made us do it, obviously. Is there any intel to get? Yes, because there was a new mission unlocked to intercept Shahid and recover the missiles, but why would you go and do that when you haven't yet done another mission, which will get you valuable XP? Why would you not? So, let's go do that. Exit the safe house and intercept Nasri the arms dealer. Westridge is going to be our handler, so we've got By the Book 2 as our bonus perk for our handler. And that gives us a 10% cooldown bonus on all abilities, which combined with our Suave is very, very good. The stolen missiles have been tracked to a black market arms dealer, Omar Mohammed bin Nasri, and he set up camp in an abandoned palace outside Zalim, break into Nasri's compound and find out everything he knows about the Halbech missiles. We acquired 3 bits of intelligence, so we got a map. We got a private military company to start another skirmish outside of Zalim and to draw away his best troops, and we also figured out that he has a shipment of weapons that, while being too heavy to pick up and lug back to your safe house, could be mailed to a place of your choosing. Now, there's a slight bug with this, although it could just be representing what happens later. You will never get any monetary or material benefit from doing that mission to redirect the shipment of weapons. You'll get some XP, but that's it. It could just be reflecting what happens later in the game, but who knows? I don't. So, to the abandoned city outside Zalim, Saudi Arabia.
Careful, Mike. Don't play games with these guys.
Yeah, I won't.
Get in without a firefight. That makes getting to Nasri that much easier.
Exactly. So we'll be aggressive.
Nasri said nothing about an American.
He probably doesn't tell you
There's
all
a
that
lot
much.
Nasri doesn't tell you.
Yeah.
Armed American.
In our trade,
Yes.
of course I am. What, you think I'm gonna shoot you all and carry your entire shipment out on my back?
If you did, you would die.
Exactly.
Go on through. Nasri at the palace, waiting. Can't believe you bluffed those guards.
What can I say? I'm smooth. So by picking that approach, once we get inside the compound, we won't actually have the alarm go off because they don't check. They assume that you are exactly what you said you were. And we got a level up, hooray! Which means we can get to level 7 in all our abilities. So we'll definitely be grabbing Shadow Operative and Silent Running, and Advanced Chain Shot, because those two things are wonderful. Sabotage will give us Binary Invisibility, which is nice, because cameras or auto turrets that would normally see us will give us a few seconds grace period. And Spy's Luck is good, because if you somehow manage to not realize that you're about to fail a minigame and don't quit out of it fast enough, Spy's Luck will give you a second shot. So let's grab those. And Gadgeteer Basic is kind of cool. Medic is kind of cool, but what we really want from the technical aptitude tree is Brilliance. Because Brilliance is like a auto reset button, and it's really, really nice. We're not going to spend the rest of those points because they will be handy later. And let's just continue on into the place. Alright, so let's see. What did we bring with us? I forgot to change any of this stuff, but we shouldn't really need to worry about it, I don't think. We also can't assign a new gadget to our wheel, despite having the Gadgeteer perk.
Are in an old palace up the hill. That's your target.
Too easy? It would be nice, because I'd like to grab some radio mimics or something like that.
Since the airliner, I would have expected more to have happened.
The airliner was enough.
On the other hand,
We
Shadow
have the Halbech
Operative.
missiles for that. Do not be too eager.
Now, we'll just wait here for a sec, because that guy will come around. If you'd picked any other approach, like if you shot the guy, or if you'd tried, you know, the professional approach, or something like that, they'd ring ahead and check to see if you were meant to be coming, and at this point you would have an alarm go off, so this guy wouldn't be wandering around kind of aimlessly. He'd be wandering around looking to spill your blood. Fortunately, we managed to get in here without any worries. Let's jump over here. The only real reason we came up here was because of XP, and also because we can pick up that laser sight, which we will sell because I don't like the laser sights on the pistols. They look ugly. And we'll grab this, and we'll fire off our Shadow Operative and use the time to make our way around this corner. Smooth. Like a shadow. So we're coming up on the next area where there's actual people, and because we purchased the map, we know that we can go this way.
In. No need to risk a direct confrontation.
I'll keep
And
an
we'll
eye
net
out.
ourselves some extra XP, and also avoid the 2 guards who could well, there's 3 guards, but only one of them doesn't really bother you. The other 2 can make going through that open courtyard a real hell. Fortunately, we can go this way, get the drop on this guy, climb over this wall, and continue on. So this is by far the better way to go because, you know, obviously you didn't have to go through that open area and get shot at by everybody. So we'll just sneak on in here, and hey look, it's a safe. I like safes. Safes are cool. Safes have stuff and things in them. There we go. 2,500 bucks. Not too shabby. And we'll head up here. Now, where are you at? You're coming back towards me. Well, that's good, because I have a blade for you. You look like you're having some breathing troubles. Let me just help you with that. I'm a doctor. It's okay. And let's get out of here. Excellent. So we made it through that area fairly easily. We left 4 people completely unarmed, not unarmed. They still have their guns. And we made that area a lot less painful for ourselves than it had to be. Now, as far as I know, killing people in Alpha Protocol doesn't actually give you experience, not directly. So I'm not too fussed about killing everybody. I'll just kill the people who get directly in my way. And now we head upwards, ever upwards.
Fuck of a lot of stairs.
You said it, Mike. Alright. Let's go down. Whee! So we're in another one of those courtyard areas, but this one's a little bit easier. And it's mainly easier because there's actually places to hide over here.
You there. Make yourself useful. Start unloading the second truck.
Why must we hurry to unload these weapons? Nasri has plenty to display already.
He's right. Nasri does have a lot of weapons to display, as we will see. And there's some loot over here. Ablative ceramic plates. Those could be useful. I don't know. I think they might actually lower your stealth rating, which is not something that we want. And there's a guy here who needs to have his neck stabbed. Greetings. Alrighty, now, where might you be going? Ah, I can shoot you from here. Excellent. No, I can't. Apparently I cannot. And I just triggered my evasion. Yay. So, Mike lied to me. He said, you could totally shoot him from here. It's a critical hit. Mike? Fortunately, it didn't really hamper our movement all that much. So we'll just head up here behind this guy. And we'll stab him in the back.
Huh?
Huh? Nah, mate. You didn't hear a goddamn thing. Damn it, Mike. You're too slow. Alright. You need to stop. You need to stop moving, mate. You need to... God damn it. God damn it. Stop moving. Thank you. Now, I could have left this guy alone, but I spotted a duffel bag, and I want it. 2,000 bucks? Hell yeah. And now we can head into the palace. There we
Found
go.
our way into the palace.
Good. Going to be hot in there. Careful, Mike.
I'm always careful. You know, just sometimes things erupt into firefights. You can't help it. These things happen. It's not my fault. It's not anybody's fault. You know, it's just the way things are. Breaking and entering. That perk, I believe, just gives you an extra 100 experience, which is nice, but not altogether helpful. And we completed the objective to gather intel, which was quite useful. Alrighty. You need to die, so if you could stop moving, that would be really, really helpful. You gonna... Well, that was good enough. And you... I'm gonna get up behind and stab, I think. Good day. Now, I think I saw something drop from this guy. I did. Some ammunition and 100 bucks probably. Yeah, $100. That's very, very vital. Those are operational funds that we cannot do without. So let's open this door and head through into the showroom.
Nice collection.
Yeah.
Wonder if any of it works.
Oh, some of it does, Mike.
Use.
Some of it does. It works so well that if you choose to use it, you will manage to blow a hole in the side of the palace. It's not entirely practical, but by God, is it fun. So I have a plan for this particular room. There are two guys that are hanging out over in the corner we don't really have to worry about, or at least we shouldn't, if everything goes according to plan. So part 1, stab. Part 2, blappity blappity blappity. Alright. And the reason we did that, we could have gone by without having to worry about any of them, but the reason we did that was because I want to head over this way. Not only does Nasri have some extra ammo, which is very, very welcome, but he also has this safe, which I believe has a weapon mod in it. It might be an armor mod, I can't actually recall. All I know is safes have goodies in them and I want it. We got, what? 2,500 bucks and 25 XP. Okay, so it didn't have anything particularly useful in it, but we got it. You can go over and you can hack that missile battery, and it will blow a hole in the side of the palace. You have been warned. That sets off the alarm. Unless, of course, there's no one around to, you know, set off the alarm, which I suppose might be possible if you go and kill everybody in the next section, then come back and kill these guys, and then set it off. Maybe you'd get away with doing that. But why? That just seems like a whole lot of pain
Careful,
for
Mike.
absolutely
Nasri's
no
got to be
gain.
nearby. There's no other exits from the palace.
Well, that is handy to know, Westridge. So in here are Nasri's last line of defense, and these guards aren't particularly bright. They will not be much of a problem. The guy up top on the right there, he's going to be the first one to die. These two patrolling around in this little sunken area, which I don't know exactly what it's meant to be. Whoa. Okay, so evasion triggered because apparently that guy has magic eyes. But that's alright. It's not a big deal. Didn't actually derail our plans at all. And we'll shoot that guy and shut the door. And now we just have to wait a few moments for these guys to come back. And when they do, we're going to use Shadow Operative to get in behind them, stab a couple of times in the neck, and then we'll use Chain Shot to kill that elite guy over there. He is one of Al-Samad's elite troops, as you can tell by the red ski mask he's wearing. And then Captain Oblivious over there is just going to die, because he's not going to notice any of his friends die. Hopefully. That's the plan. So I guess we'll see how that goes. So they're both going to come back over here, and they should stand around and bump into one another while they're over here. That would be the ideal way for this to go down. So this first guy will get here, he'll stand around for a little bit. and then second guy will come up behind him, and this first guy will start leaving. While he's doing that, he'll kind of get trapped on the other guy, and they'll have to path around each other, and that will be our moment to strike. Okay, actually, we're gonna have to do it this way. I wanted to get both of them, but the other guy was a second or so too late, which is a problem, but not an insurmountable problem. We can deal with it. So let's take out this guy before he notices that something is up with him. And then we'll creep up behind this guy, and after we've taken out the other two, well, the other one now, we'll have a look and see what that perk was. Black belt, I think. So let's have a quick look. See what we got for doing presumably hand-to-hand takedowns. I guess that's what it was. Oh yeah, and breaking and entering was indeed just a one-time XP bonus. So black belt gives you close quarters combat strike damage +1. Kind of useful. Kind of useful indeed. And now there's nobody else around, so we can run like a maniac. And grab this, which is $3,000, and then we can head up here and redirect the weapons shipment, which will never really amount to anything. Let's head in here and alter the shipping labels. Joyous day. 100 extra XP, pretty good. And we'll reload and head into the next section.
Mike, have you spotted Nasri?
He's right
I
here.
have.
He's got nowhere to run. This should be quick. Give me a sec.
You, who are you?
I'm a businessman.
Businessman.
Yep.
You come all this way to do business? You blow up my
Mine is a
merchandise,
special kind of
kill
business.
my men.
They're not big on conversation. I'm looking for a shipment of Halbeck missiles. Hand them over, and we both walk out of here.
The missiles. You're too late. Already gone. Sold. You caused all this trouble for nothing.
Sold to who?
I take their cash, not their names. You come a few days ago. Maybe you could have killed them instead of my men, eh?
Mike, this is bad news. If he's telling the truth.
The big
What's it
if.
now, huh? Kill me? That not get your missiles back.
Mike, we need to know where those missiles went.
If we let him go, he could lead us to the people he sold the missiles to. Or they might come after him. Either way, we win.
But if he can't lead us to the buyers, then we've let a killer go, and more people will die.
This
Remember
is
that
true.
rocket attack in
Money,
Europe?
guns, yours, if you let me go.
You're under arrest, son.
No, we're taking you into custody. The copter will be here to pick you up. And your munitions.
What?
No, I heard you,
I tell
son.
you.
I heard you.
You not hear me?
You're
I
under
say-
arrest.
I
One
say
for
I...
delivery.
On their way, Mike.
Can't risk the consequences of letting him go. We can find the missiles some other way.
Fair enough. Search the room, see what you can find.
Will do. And we acquired the perk of Lurker, which I don't know what that is. I guess we'll find out. And what do we get? We got $22,000 from doing the mission. Pretty handy. We infiltrated the compound. We found out what was going on. We found information on Nasri's trafficking with a local Al-Samad cell in the region. Analysts are still examining the data, but they agree that the preliminary examination of the intelligence looks promising, and that we did a good job. Yes, we did. We discovered a crate of stolen weapons and successfully rerouted the shipment to a new destination, but all we got for that was some XP. And Omar Mohammed bin Nasri was intercepted inside the palace and surrendered almost immediately. We arrested him, disrupting weapons trafficking in the region, which is a problem for us because it hampers our intelligence gathering efforts because we arrested him, which means we don't have like a little in to the local gossip. But that's okay because there's only one more mission to go, and like arresting him is better unless you're playing the game the first time, generally, because you might think, oh well, we might come back here, but we won't, so it doesn't really matter. On the other hand, arresting him lowered munition supplies for terrorists in Saudi Arabia, which is good. So with the information obtained from the mission, Shahid's location in Saudi Arabia has been discovered, and the final phase of Operation Desert Spear is active. We did a good job. Yes, we did. Alright, so before we get on to our next mission and read more emails and other such things, I'll break the video again, and I will see you in a moment.